Hello again there, my friend, and welcome back to Cafe Stifflered. My name is Stifflered, and today we are back in the House of Stifflered, 1.13 survival world. This is episode number 2, and as you can see, I am in a different place than I was when I left off the last episode. That's because I've been making progress. I have traveled quite far. You can see I'm 3,164 blocks away from the original spawn point there. And I now have a new home. I've actually had to stop a couple of times while traveling in this direction. But I have finally arrived here and I fell, of course. I always have to fall at least once in a video. I finally arrived here and I've got myself a little hole set up. But you can see I'm in a Mesa biome, and I know in the last episode I said that I was going to be looking for a jungle to start my base in, but I don't know. I love this. I love the way this looks. I love the way that this water cuts through here and, comes around and then it empties out into an ocean. And in fact, if we come straight over this way, then you are going to see right there is a warm ocean biome, and there's even some coral down in there that I can't apparently see doesn't work in the snapshot, so I can't zoom in. But there's quite a bit of coral over there, and I even saw some underwater ruins that are going to be really nice to explore at some point. And yeah, so I decided I'm going to stop here. I spent probably couple of hours traveling around, gathering a few resources, killing a bunch of chicken and sheep, and stumbled across this place, and I said, you know what, I made the mistake of making these biomes incredibly large in the world settings files, so let's just stop here and see what we can do. And if I decide that I need to go to a jungle biome in the future, or if you guys want me to do that in the future, then let me know, and we can always move later, but this is going to be fun. So today, I actually do have a plan. I've gathered up some wood on my way here to this location. You can see my little hidey hole is very simple. This was actually here already. This is like an abandoned mine shaft on the surface of the Mesa, or Badlands, I guess they're calling it now in this snapshot. And got a bed, a chest, some furnaces. I do have a couple of hidey holes out there that I stopped in along the way, and I'll kind of share those coordinates at some point in the future. But maybe you guys can find them on your own too. And anyway, yeah. So I've got some terracotta. I've got some dark oak logs that I gathered. There are none around in this biome, obviously. And then I have some saplings I'm going to plant here in a little bit. And I have a plan actually. So I think that I want for this, and if you have a better idea, then let me know. But I think that this is going to be a good way to start. I chose this spot specifically because of the way that the water cuts through here and comes around and then empties out into that ocean. And so I think one of the first things that I want to do, besides go underground and get some iron, because I'm running very low on that, is to actually go ahead and connect up these little creeks that are here, right? Because this comes in here, this water comes in here, and then it stops, and then it goes around on that edge, but it stops again over there. And so I think that that's going to be a nice little first project. And the reason why I want that to be the first project, there's some functional purpose to this as well. This water here goes that way for a little distance. And of course, the ocean also goes out quite far. Well, I want to put a dock right here next to my base, next to my door. I want to build a small dock right here and have some boats so that I can immediately get in and out of this area and get into that ocean. I think that that's going to be a good idea because that's going to allow me to travel a lot faster, really cheap. I don't have any horses nearby. I have no iron for mine carts. I have some rails, obviously, because there's the mine shafts there. But the cheapest way that I'm going to be able to travel here is with boats. So I think that that's the plan for right now. But first, before I get into that, it's time to go mining. So let's get some mining done. I'm going to get up some iron and a few other resources. I think I'd want some stone as well. And I might even implement, I was going to say granite, but maybe I'll go with something more like andesite. I'm not entirely sure yet what this build is going to look like. I want it to blend in well with the orange, but I also want it to stand out pretty nicely. So maybe we can find some blue stuff of some kind that can be used in the build. I don't know. I'll kind of think about it a little bit while I'm doing some mining. So I just spent the last hour and a half or so working out down in the mines. There are 3, maybe 4 ravines down below. It's pretty sweet. So I was able to get a lot of stuff. As you can see, I've got a full set of armor there. I have, some gold ore, diamond tools, but I also have 10 more diamonds, a lot more iron, 48 there, well, none in there, but there's also some down below. I've got a lot of stuff. That was a really successful mining expedition, and I also have a nether portal, and I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet. Maybe I'll go through and get some quartz here. I might even get some quartz today, but for this episode, but I'm not sure yet. Right now, we have a different project that needs to be worked on. This whole area here needs to be cleared out. There's the water over there, and there's some water over there, and so we need to clear this whole area out so that I can build a nice front structure here to display my doorway, and also to have some boats that can get access to that water. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take a sleep, and I'm going to hop on to another account and use that for a third-person time-lapse. I hope that you guys enjoy. Oh, man. Well, my pickaxe is almost done, and my diamond shovel as well. Actually, I already ran through one pickaxe already. It's 29 durability left. But my friend, it is done now. I've just cleared out that entire area, and it's nighttime. I should probably go to sleep, but I'll go to sleep in just a second. But yeah, man, that took a while. It was an hour and 20 minutes or so. Yeah, quite a big project when you don't have enchantments. So that actually reminds me, I have some obsidian, and I also have been growing some sugarcane over there, as you saw, and some trees, just trying to stock up on, the extra materials that I'm going to need for this build right here, for the entryway. So I'm going to go and try and get some enchantments going, but also the next step is going to be to clear this area out here and fill all of that in with water. So what I'm going to do first, though, let's go ahead and I think, yeah, you can see all of those materials there. I need to get my obsidian and diamond. And I have 26 levels as well. There's 3 obsidian, and I don't actually remember, what does it take to make an enchanting table? Books? I know books. So, I don't have any leather, so I can't even make a book. Well, I guess I'll go to sleep and go find some leather then. Lesson learned here. The Mesa, the Badlands, do not really have that many cows. In fact, I haven't found any. I don't know if cows and pigs and such can spawn in the Badlands. I guess that's why they're called the Badlands, right? So I'm going to head on out. This was kind of the whole plan anyway, right? Is to be able to get access to the ocean. So I'm going to head out, and I know that there is an area just to, I believe it's the south of here, and where I can probably find some cows. That's the hope anyway. So I'm going to go and do that. And oh man, I need to get more reed as well. Hopefully some of those reeds or sugar canes will grow back. But check out this coral reef while we're passing by. Oh, and it looks like there's a shipwreck over there. There's got to be some treasure in there. Yeah, that's going to be fun to explore. I think we'll do that in the next episode. But for sure, I need to get some leather because I cannot do this large scale. This isn't even large scale, but just this construction in general without having some enchanted tools. You know, I hope I can get something good. I have 26 levels, so I could get to level 30 pretty quickly, but we'll see. I don't know. Wish me luck. Well, that was a completely wasted trip. I didn't find any cows. I mean, I found that one single cow who didn't drop any leather at all. And now the day is over, so I need to be getting back. Otherwise, I'm going to die and lose everything because I'm so far away from home. I hope I can find it pretty easily. Oh, goodness. I think I'm in that direction. I'm pretty sure of it. There's the swamp there. Yeah, there's the mesa. So see how nice this is? I love being able to get to the water really easily, and that is the key to this build for having that water go right in front of my front door. That's going to be great. I think it's time to start building. I can hear him out there, dying in the sun. He should be dying. Don't mess with me, bruh. All right, let's get to this then. I have a lot of stuff here, and some of it is not going to be all that useful, but I do plan on using things like these leaves. That's for sure. And let's see, I need to put those somewhere safe. I guess there is fine. Hopefully I don't regret that later. That would be rough. So what do I want to do? You know, I'll be honest with you. I kind of regret a little bit choosing to do this in the Mesa now because I don't have any cows or anything around. Maybe they'll spawn up there on top of the hill on the grass, but I don't know. We'll see. But, oh goodness, what do I want to do here? I think that what would be cool is if we had a bit of an archway right here and the roof of that archway came up into like a triangle. I don't know what style you would call that. But it would just be an archway, and it would go in, so you'd have the door, you know, maybe some steps right here that lead up into that archway, and then a deck, and then an area for the actual door. And I want that door to look pretty nice. So I think that's going to work. And I have quite a lot of the dark oak logs and dark oak planks. I also do have birch logs. I don't know how that's going to look, though. Like the dark oak, that'll look great. I think that'll look really nice against the orange and red and the beige colors there. But I'm not sure if the birch log will really fit in at all. I do also have blue. I have the lapis in here. I was able to get some lapis earlier. And I have quite a lot of... Yeah, there's my lapis. I have quite a lot of white wool. And there's some out in those chests as well. So maybe I can add a touch of blue color. And that could be pretty neat to see, you know, the orange here with the dark oak wood and a splash of blue there, you know, somewhere maybe in the roof or something. I think that would be really cool, and it would really pop here in this Mesa biome. And as you're boating along, you're coming around there, it'll really stand out and look just fantastic. That's my hope anyway. We will certainly see. So, what I'm going to do is actually start with a frame, and I'll see how it looks here in just a minute. If my idea is a good one, then cool. If it's not a good one, though, you're going to have to let me know in the comments, because I need help with building sometimes. Little progress update. I have the frame done for where the walls are going to go, and actually I'm gonna really embed this into this side of this cliff here. I think that would look really neat. But yeah, I think that this is a good size for what I'm looking for, and then the land would end probably about right here or so, and it would just kind of curve outwards and mold itself to the river, which will, cut around this way. But yeah, I think that that's good. So we'll start the roof here, and we'll kind of curve it up so that it's at a high point, and it'll go up a little bit higher in the middle, and then it'll go straight across into the cliff there. So that should look decent. I'll get some more progress done and then show you what I've got. And you know what? That's not looking too bad. So it's kind of dark right now. I just got, I fell again. Just got a bit of wood there, the dark oak planks in there. I'm also putting stone along the bottom, and I think that that's probably going to be the way to go, is using the dark oak planks quite a lot, and then having some stone in there as well. So I'll probably make a few little stone walls, and then I'll add some stone to the roof as well. And I also got some. I was like, man, I'm in the Badlands. Why don't I just? Oh, there it is. Why don't I just use some glazed terracotta? So I have some orange glazed terracotta here, and I think that I want to use it right above the door to be like that splash of color that can really pop. And let's just see, what does this look like? I don't know what it's going to look like, honestly. That might be in the wrong spot. That might be in the wrong spot, but we'll see. And that might also be a little bit too bright. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely in the wrong spot. So I want to bring it out. I want to bring it out this direction. And let's see if this is going to help at all, because you got to have a little bit of depth, right? So if I add that to give it some depth, and then I want some fence posts. Oh, I need that. I want some fence posts as well. I really like doing this with fence posts. You'll see what's going to happen here. And this way it's still bright, but it's not crazy. It still fits in with the build. And let's pop back. Yeah, that looks great. I like that a lot. So I'm going to keep using that. I'll probably put some more, not a whole lot, not the whole thing, but in the archway right there will probably be some. And I will probably look into adding some maybe on the sides. You can't really see it too well, but I'll definitely have to work on adding something over on the sides as well. Maybe I just need some banners. Not really sure. I'll have to get banners later though, because that is not happening anytime soon. I am still in the very early game, right? This is only episode 2, but I wanted to start work on my actual base, because otherwise, things aren't going to look too good. I guess I could use, this might be too much. This might be too much wood. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'll have to play around it, but I'll probably put some more of that terracotta in here as well, and then maybe add like a chandelier of some kind. And there's also a cave right there. So I was thinking about adding a staircase that goes up into that cave, and it's got to look good. You can't have garbage builds here. But I think that this is a good start. and I've got a lot done. This has been kind of a long video, quite a long video, honestly. And I think that this is going to turn out pretty great if I can bring it together. So if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead, leave them down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. What do you think about the build? What do you think about the river here and how, it should be shaped? Obviously, I'm going to have to clear that and do some terraforming on that little bit over there. And just in general, what do you think about the series? Obviously, it's only episode 2, but I am enjoying it already, and I especially enjoy doing that third-person time lapse. So let me know what you guys think. Please hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I look forward to catching up with you guys the next time. See you later.